use these Sunday opportunities to share my life experiences with you in order for you to realize that at every turn in our lives, no matter how young or old you are, we are being given the opportunity to learn vital life lessons that will help our spiritual growth and make us more mature. That's why we're here. So today I want to share a very deep experience from my childhood with you, which actually came to my mind recently when a lady reached out to me on Instagram saying that we grew up together and we used to see each other every Sunday because our parents used to be friends, attending the same place of worship. And I remembered her. I remembered her because our parents will make us take pictures together with my brother, and she also had an older brother as well. And we will all gather around and take pictures together. So here's my story. At around age 7 or 8, I had head lice. And if you know anything about growing up in Africa, well, sadly, the only remedy for head lice at that time was that they will just shave off your entire hair completely so that the head lice will have nothing to feast on. It was one of the most painful experiences that I've ever had as a child. They shaved my hair to my skin. I had no hair at all. I felt like a boy, and it was very sad. My sadness was not because my hair was shaved, but because it was also around that time when there was always a festival for children, and I had to go into this temple, the temple of the Lord, with no hair on my head. It was my first lesson on what it feels like to be embarrassed as a child. I didn't like it. I didn't feel like I was pretty enough. I wasn't deserving of the opportunity to go in that Sunday with all the other children. I felt ashamed. I thought that all the children will laugh at me with my shaved head and they will be looking at me and calling me a boy. But my mom must have noticed how sad I was the entire week. And in my mind, I had planned that I was going to pretend to be sick or something so that I don't have to go with my hair. But that Sunday, without hesitation, my dad got us all ready as if nothing had happened. And he was always ready with his camera to take pictures. And I didn't think I was pretty enough to take pictures with anybody. But what struck me the most was that Sunday morning when my mom saw how reluctant I was to get ready, me with my very low self-esteem at that time. And she said to me, Sylvia, do you know what? If they gathered all the 8-year-olds in the world right now to see which one is the prettiest one, which one is the most beautiful one, you will still be the one that they will choose, whether you have hair on your head or not. I was like, really? This woman is lying to me. You know, she always had a way to soothe any situation and make you feel better with yourself. She still does, by the way. She said, it's because, you know, when we say that someone is beautiful, it's not because of their hair or their face or their legs. It's because of what's in here. And then she touched her heart and she said, that's why you're going to the temple of the Lord, so that you can connect your heart with that place and collect all the blessings that it has to offer and put it back in your heart. In that moment, something happened to that 8-year-old me. And I looked at her with this awe in my eyes, like, wow, okay. So it doesn't matter how I look. It doesn't matter whether I have hair on my head or not. I'm going in there to collect blessings for my heart. It's what's in my heart that matters. And that's what makes me beautiful. You see, that single experience is one of the things that has redefined my life. It's why Sunday is my best day of the week. It's why it's become so important for me to have my heart and my soul connected to that temple of the Lord. It's why all my life I've searched for a beauty that is beyond just my looks. Because I knew even as a child that I was beautiful on the outside anyway. And that's not even my ego talking. But I was looking for beauty that was deep within. She could have said to me, what's wrong with you? You're only 8. Who's looking at you? Get in the car, let's go. but she chose different words, words that really touched my soul. I've always known her not to be a talker at all. If anyone knows my mom, they know she doesn't like to talk too much, unlike I do. But when she talks, her words are soothing and calming to the soul. And I've carried that with me all of my life. I don't know about you or your childhood experiences, but I've learned that what we say to others, whether they're 8-year-old or 18 years old or even 88 years old, it has the power to shape who they are, who they turn out to be, and how they feel about themselves. Whether it be from a mother to a child, from a husband to a wife, or even amongst friends, let us guard our senses. This one in particular, let it speak words that uplift and not suppress. Words that soothe the soul, not inflict pain. Words that inspire, not deflate. Otherwise, let's zip it. And thanks to that childhood friend who actually reached out to me on Instagram. She was worried if I would ever remember her, not realizing that she was the one helping me to trigger a wonderful memory that I had in my past. So until next time, be gentle with yourself and your lips. Bye for now.